is Rihanna. You're probably familiar with my daughter, Rebel, who has made all the videos that you've seen on my page. But now I decided I want to take over. I'm going to make a video myself. I actually make native beadwork. I have a business called Dreamweaver Native Jewelry. This guy's trying to make a little high welcome. This is Mr. Nimbus. If you watch Rick and Morty, you know. He's entitled and he owns the police, he thinks. I'm talking about my cat. Anyway. Anywho, I'm on here because I do beadwork. I don't remember, I think I said it, but I have a place called, or a Facebook page called Dreamweaver Native Jewelry. Not legally named that. I am still working on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't lie, I don't sugarcoat. This is me, this is what you get. I'm a weirdo. I'm a bit of a pothead myself, as well. I smoke to help with the anxiety, because if I hadn't smoked, if I don't smoke, like if I had smoked before this video, I'd probably bite my nails, yelling at you. I don't know. I act weird, but anywho, I act weird, period. So I do the native beadwork, Dreamweaver Native Jewelry. Working on making that an official name. I know it doesn't cost a whole lot, but it's one of those things, it's like on the back of your mind, it's way over there. I don't think, I'm a procrastinator. I guess I won't sugarcoat it again. I'm a procrastinator. I do need to get that done. Once I get some money built up, I'm planning on doing it. Dreamweaver came from the song, yes, because I love that song. I'm from the 80s. It's my song. I love it, you know. My mom loved the song too, and I actually know how to weave baskets. And I wanted to have a business of weaving baskets, and I was going to call it Dreamweaver Basket Maker or something along that line, Dreamweaver. But I was like, it just didn't stick. And you can get baskets for so cheap. Why would people want to pay for something that I worked hard on? You know, kind of same as beadwork. But anywho, yeah. I like beadwork better. It was more challenging. It is more challenging to me. There are some hard baskets to make, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's easier to get material to do beadwork than it is baskets. I don't know. But anywho. So I decided Dreamweaver Native Jewelry. Now, no, I don't have my native card. I am part Native American. I don't know exactly the percentage. I think it's 8th or 16th. I know, not a huge amount, but I am, I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about my history, my ancestors, the things that they believed in, the things that they did. They're caring for the land. I mean, I really look into that kind of stuff. And so to me, doing something that they did as artwork and native pride back in the day, being able to do something like that, it makes me feel proud. I get to share my love of my heritage with everybody. And yeah, I do sell it. It is a thing for me to make money, because where we live, oh my God, you have to have about 3 jobs just to make it. And it's not even in California. I live in Oklahoma. I was born in Michigan. My biological father was stationed here when I was a kid, and we moved here. And my grandma and her husband, I don't even want to call him grandpa, not the biggest fan of him, moved down here with my aunt. And so we just stayed. We stayed here. It was cheaper to live. People seemed nicer at the time. And I don't know. After visiting Michigan, I was like, why are we staying in Oklahoma? It's so beautiful up here. But the winters are harsh. I don't like the cold. I may be fluffy, but no, cold ain't my friend. But neither is the heat. I needed to go where it's just like 70 degrees all the dang time because I don't like sweating. I also don't like freezing, so I'm in the wrong state. There's no in between in this state. I feel like Michigan's the same way sometimes. I know we went up there, excuse me, allergies. Anyways, excuse me. We went up there 7 years ago, and in the middle of July, we went at Petoskey, because that's my family name, Petoskey. I'm a direct descendant of the last chief. I'm great so many greats I cannot remember. I wish I had done my research, and I didn't. I apologize. I need to get with my uncle actually to get some more information. My mom was the go-to person on that aspect, but she unfortunately had passed 3 years ago. She had multiple seizure disorder, and unfortunately, we think it got the best of her. I have my own other personal opinions of that, but we won't get into that right now. And this is my first video. I'm not trying to wreck all y'all at once. My life had kind of, Jerry Springer show seems kind of accurate, you know, a little bit back in my teens and up to my 30s, because I've decided to do some things that shouldn't have. But I was a very gullible person, so people were able to take advantage of me. Anyway, well, long story short, where were we even at? So pride, beadwork, what I do. I don't have my card. No, that's where I was getting it. I don't have my card. Our tribe, for some reason, the Ottawa tribe, it's actually, it's a big, long word, and I'm not trying to really make myself look like the biggest idiot in the world trying to pronounce all of it, so let me practice a few times before I try to say it. It's probably a lot easier than I'm making it. They signed off on my grandma's generation to not receive any more benefits. I don't know. I don't know the real reason. I mean, I feel like I do, but I don't want to get into all that family drama and hoopla. So, no, I don't have a card. I don't have a card to prove that I'm Native American. But all I have is my voice. All I have is my love for my past. Like, my ancestors. I'm proud of them. They kept this planet beautiful, or this country beautiful. And they all got robbed of it. I have past family members that have been to those schools, and it's written in a book. My uncle, the one I was telling you about, Uncle Warren Petoskey. Oh my God, amazing dude. He wrote a book, and then he also made a DVD, and we watched it. And he was talking about some of our family members that actually, the schools taught them that prostitution's the way of life. You know, like, I don't know what you want to say, but a member of our family way back in the day, her mentality after she got out of that school was, well, I did favors for money. That's all I know how to do. And so she became a prostitute as soon as she left the schools. They were taught not to be proud of who they were, which I don't know. I don't understand, because they were such strong people. They're strong-minded. They're dangerous. Like, there's things that I do, and I'm like, calm down, Rihanna. Like, a little anger. It might be the Irish too. It might be the Irish, because you see the freckles and stuff. Yeah. Irish, French, Native. I know that much. I'm a mutt. But anyway, I'm a funny mutt. Anyway. So, and back to the beadwork. It's how I show my pride of where I came from. I do beadwork. This is a piece that I actually made for my mom. I was working on it right before she died. Her birthday was in October, and she had passed away of September 2022. Yeah, dang. Anyway, I was working on it. I was working on it there in September. I was almost done. This is a piece that I was actually working on for her with the loom that I built myself, because I'm cheap. Anyway, I made this for her. I was going to make a cuff. I was going to put it on some leather, put it on a metal cuff, you know, and make something for her, you know, because she loved cuffs. Good Lord, bangles and cuffs. I don't know, bracelets. That maybe not just bangles, but she loved bracelets. I personally cannot wear bracelets. Something on my skin just irritates me. I don't even hardly wear the earrings that I make because it's just stuff touching me. I'm weird, very weird. Anyway, I love making it for other people. But another piece that I had made for my uncle who had passed away before I was able to give it to him because it's kind of hard making it up to Michigan. It's expensive, and I want to so much. I want to see my family again. I do. I miss them so much, but I just can't afford to go see them. Anyway, my Uncle Jimmy, who had passed, I loved him. The greatest guy in the world. Unfortunately, he did like to drink often, so I didn't call him as much because I couldn't understand him on the phone. And it was difficult. I'm not a big fan of alcohol myself, so it's difficult talking or being around a lot of people that do it. I know that's selfish of me. I shouldn't have been that way. I missed a lot of time that I could have been spent with him. Anyway, I made this for him. It was like a headband kind of thing. I made it to where he could tie it on. Like I said, this was 5 years ago when I was just starting. I don't know squat about leather work. I didn't know what I was doing, so practice piece. Anyway, I liked it. The medicine wheel. My uncle, he liked the medicine wheel. He's actually my great uncle. Trying to see what I want to show you next. So I'll show you like little simple earrings. I love the earrings. Those ones were so fun to make. They're very like soothing to me. I made like these fun little colored ones, pretty summer colors. A little bit more detailed work that I do are these, like things like that. I love these pair. Like if I don't sell them this year, I think I might just keep them for myself. They're so pretty. I like the details. I'm not tooting my own horn. To me, native designs, native things, knowing that I'm doing something that my ancestors did, I don't know. It just makes me happy. This is the latest pair that I made. I absolutely love these. The colors. Yeah, I do get the pattern ideas off online. I mix some things up. I make it my own a little bit here and there. Switch up the colors. You know, I get ideas online. Not all of these are my original ideas. Some of them are, some of them aren't. I am, but I don't copy. I change things up. Just so you know. This little piece I was goofing off making. I thought I'd make a cool, like, little hair tie thing. I made this little fun thing, but I realized, like, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and so I slapped it on this and just put that on there. When my hair was longer, I could wear it in my hair. Pretty fun. And then another little bracelet, a complete bracelet that I had made. I was on a neon green kick because I kind of have, like, these earrings, too. They're supposed to look like feathers, but I made them a couple years ago, and they got packed up and a little wrinkled. So, I gotta start packing things a little better. But like I said, I'm poor folk. I don't have fancy things. I love fancy things, but I don't have fancy things. And please do not think that this video is for me to come on here begging you. No. Just want to show what I do. I have, like I said, I have a lot of pride about what my ancestors did. I want to continue. I want my daughters to learn this too. I have an oldest named Ella. Amazing artist. She got her drawing abilities from my mom, definitely. Me, stick figures. Don't draw, but I can do this stuff. I can work with wood too. I like woodwork. But anyway, that's me. You'll find out more about me more. I'm gonna make some more videos, kind of like fill you guys in. That's a lot of. I said, I think my life was like a Jerry Springer show, but you'll hear more things that come interesting. But if you guys would, if you see this video, you did find it interesting, but you do see things that I could work on, not facial wise. I can't fix this. I'm not rich enough to go get facial surgery, so please keep it decent. I mean tips on beadwork, things that you see that maybe I could do to improve it. You know, I'm not saying my work is perfect. I am the farthest from perfect. I know, but I do good work. I like what I do. I'm very proud of it. I just know that I have room to learn. So tell me, comment, subscribe, follow me, look me up on the Dreamweaver Native Jewelry on Facebook. Please look, check out the stuff I've done. There's way more than this. I've done some cuffs on leather the stuff that I did on my own. So I do have some more experience. I take a long big breaks. And now that I'm working at a school, I have time to actually work on my beadwork. So anyway, again, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me, and keep checking in. I want to be working on some other stuff I'd never done, like on other materials such as this, but I'm going to start. I'm actually going to do like the, oh my gosh, excuse the dog here, like on this front flap here, I'm going to do some beadwork, and then on like here, I want to do like a border around the edges. So I'm kind of excited to get started on that, because I've never done anything like that. I want to watch some videos for sure, just because I'm not perfect. And then I'm going to work on some peyote stitches. That one's hard for me. It makes me mad, makes me have rage. So I have to get like ultra high before I work on that. But anyway, stay tuned. I'll show you some disasters or some masterpieces. We don't know. We'll see. But enjoy your day, enjoy your week, enjoy your month, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life as much as you can. It's short.